the Lamborghini Huracan STO. In this video, we'll talk about three things, including the customization options and restrictions, the car in the garage and on the field, and the hitbox. Then, at the end of the video, I'll give you my honest thoughts on the car. In terms of customization options on the Lamborghini, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Some item types are restricted to Lamborghini items only, and some item types are fully customizable. Let's go through them all. So you can fully customize the paint color, boost, trail, and goal explosion. You can partially customize the decal, wheels, and antenna. All of these items allow you to choose from 2 or 3 Lamborghini licensed items. The decal has these 2 options, the wheels have these 2 options, and the antenna has these 3. One of the important things to note about the decals is that if you choose the default decal option, you can customize the paint color. But if you choose the other Lamborghini licensed decal, you can't customize the paint color at all. The remaining few items are most heavily restricted. The paint finish can't be changed from the default setting. Same goes for the engine audio. And the topper cannot be equipped at all. Here's what the Lamborghini looks like in the garage. Here's a full demo of the engine audio. Here's how it looks and sounds on the field. Okay, just quickly before we get into the hitbox, I just want to invite you to join the Mogz Discord. On this Discord server, you can hang out with me and the Mogz community, as well as have a chance to participate in videos on this channel. Also, I want to let you guys know that I've set up paid memberships on my channel. So if you want to help support the work that I do, please consider joining by clicking the join button on any of my videos or the channel page. Or at least please consider using the MOGZRL creator code when making purchases in the item shop or on the Epic Games Store. I really appreciate anyone who uses it. The Lamborghini has a Dominus hitbox, and in my opinion, the hitbox on this car is pretty average. As usual, let's take a look at it from a few different angles. The front of the hitbox is probably the most important part of any hitbox. And on the Lamborghini, it's absolutely horrible. As you can see, this whole front section here sits outside of the hitbox, meaning the ball is going to clip through your car when you're going for an air dribble. In this area, it's quite similar to the Formula 1 car, which is probably the worst car in the game at the front. And if we compare it to some other cars, you can see the Lambo is right up there as one of the worst. Conversely, the top of the hitbox is probably the best area for the Lambo. It's not perfect, but the gaps at the front and the back are pretty small compared to some other cars. And the gap in the middle, whilst not tiny, isn't too big. In fact, it's pretty similar to the Dominus itself, so this probably isn't an issue. Lastly, the sides are unfortunately not great. I think it's similar to the Dodge Charger in this area, which, as I said in my video about the Batmobile, makes the car feel really small in-game. I don't think this is a huge issue, but I personally don't like it. And just to finish up this section, here's a quick demo of the Hitbox on the field so you can see it for yourself. So what do I think about the Lamborghini? Well, for starters, my favourite part of this car has got to definitely be the engine audio. It's such a unique engine sound that I think fits perfectly with this car. I think it's quite different from most of the other engine audios in the game. That crackling sound that it has is really unique. And I would honestly consider buying this car if you could use the Lamborghini engine audio on all of your other cars. That would make it totally worth it for me. But unfortunately, you can't. You can only use the engine audio on the Lamborghini. So that's a huge shame, I think. The hitbox on this car is unfortunately a bit of a deal breaker for me. The front of the hitbox is really terrible, and for me personally, I can't really put up with that. Other than that, because the customization options on this car are really limited, I think this car doesn't really have anything going for it other than the fact that it's a Lamborghini, so it's unique and really cool in that sense. But you can't customize it, the hitbox isn't great, and you can't use the engine audio on any other cars, so I don't really think it's worth the 2,000 credit asking price. I think that's way too expensive, although I do understand the reason for it. I think it's that expensive because it's a Lamborghini, so the car company would have wanted to have a premium price tag attached to this car, because it's good marketing. But I personally wouldn't recommend using this car, particularly if you're going to look at using it for competitive play. I think there's much better options out there. But anyway, those are just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd be really keen to hear from anyone who does use this car regularly, and what you think of it. Does the hitbox bother you at all, or do you just get used to it after a while? Let me know down in the comments. And let me know what car you guys want me to cover next in this series. I'm considering doing the Peregrine TT, because I really like that car, and I've always wanted to cover it. But I'll choose whatever car you guys really want to see. And like the video if you liked it, dislike it if not, subscribe for more videos like this, as well as a whole bunch of other Rocket League content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.